Welcome back to my A to Z of Parish Councils, where I break down the real work that happens beyond the notice board. I'm Stephanie Akerman. I'm a Parish Councillor and Chair of Chepley Parish Council here in the Staffordshire Moorlands. Today, we're at G, which equals grants. Now, grants at the Parish Council level might not sound like the most exciting topic, but in our Parish Council Live, they're one of the most powerful tools we have to support our communities, and they work in two ways. We can give them, and we apply for them. So let's start with giving. Every year we set aside a part of our parish budget to support local causes. Now, it isn't a big pot of money, so we treat it with care. We've helped with village halls staying open, we've backed community projects with materials and startup costs, and we've supported events that bring people together. Now, there's a proper process to follow. We have an application that you go through and you have a meeting, and we check them against our grant policy, and then our decisions are made transparently. Because if we're spending that public money, it has to be fair, open, and for the good of the community. But as parish councillors, we can also be on the other side of that equation. We can apply for grants too, and that's something I'm really passionate about. Securing all that extra funding means we can deliver more than the basics. And one recent example is our VE Day funding. It was a small part that meant that we could buy flags for the children, bunting for the village, and those a commemorative VE Day flag, and also the signs that we had up on all the local lampposts. Now that really brought out everything for our local events and added to those events that we had. Another funding that we've had was securing for the Heritage Trail, which includes the maps at the Jubilee Park and Wild Meadow Gardens, and then all the signs that are placed at the important heritage points across the parish. So it's not just decoration, that's like a way to preserve our local identity, and it gives residents and visitors a reason to explore and connect with our history. And it's these kind of grants that can have a lasting impact. So they can fund new benches, accessibility upgrades, safety features, even costs and community outreach. It's all the things that make our villages not just functional, but a welcoming and active place to live. So whether it's just £200 or £2,000, every grant that we apply for or every grant that we give out counts, because it's not just about the money, it's about all the momentum, it's about getting something started, it's helping it grow, and it's showing people that all their ideas matter. So if you've been watching as part of a local group or charity or organisation and you don't know where to start with grant funding, that's part of what I can help you with my business. I support groups like yours in finding and applying for funding that fits. Now, thank you for listening to this episode. Join me for the next one, where the series is H for Highways. And if you've ever driven through a village full of potholes, you won't want to miss that one. So thank you for listening. Take care. Bye.